if we equate this to music, then there's so many ways to fill in a song, or so many ways to and especially because you do everything yourself, you can literally do one song 100 different ways. So what is your decision process like?
Yeah, I just want to make things feel like really honest and sincere. And so my recording process, I usually keep it as genuine as possible. I think there's a magic in like the timing of writing a song, and I think although once you release a song it doesn't really have a time because it just exists forever, I think when recording a song it really matters what kind of headspace you're in and what season of life you're in and like the time of day you record it even. And so since I have my studio at home, like there's a certain time where I feel like it's right to record this part of this song, I'll do it and then just like not record it again. So a lot of People in Motion, there's like vocal takes of where I'm singing and like I could have probably sang it better, but I just left it because I think it made it feel the most sincere that it could, if that makes sense.
Sure, and then is that kind of the sincerity, the authenticity, that's kind of the foundation then, and whatever you the sonic landscape which falls on top, that can change, I suppose.
Sure, yeah, definitely so.
Because whenever I listen to these kind of synth-inspired music and these sounds, is that something you really delve into? I mean, you kind of, I think you do, but as you mentioned, every sound and
yeah.
So do you delve into a new instrument when you do a new album and just?
Yeah, on People in Motion, I kind of let loose and added a lot of fun stuff.
Okay.
Like I think the past two records, I limited myself in trying to reference an era or something, or thinking like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to perform this live. And with People in Motion, I kind of let that go and try to make the most imaginative, big-sounding album that I could, while still feeling like I made it myself. Like I think it sounds a lot more produced, and that's just from me getting better at producing. I didn't work with a producer or something. I think people will still be able to see like I made it myself. And I think that'll be cool because, you know, it sounds like pop. But as far as like instruments and layers and stuff, I'm a huge nerd about gear and vintage stuff. So there's a lot of analog synths over the album. Yeah.
Did you notice your mind hovering towards a certain sound or towards a certain synth, maybe more fuzzy or maybe more bright, whatever the case may be?
I don't know. I love the feeling of like when a synth feels like it's its own little robot or like an alien or something, as if it's like kind of alive in a way and like organic. It's a textural thing that's kind of hard to describe.
Sure.
But I mean, this is super nerdy, but I have this thing called like a Eurorack system, which is essentially like something you build yourself, and you get these modules and combine each one, and so you can build your own synth essentially. And I have one that I've been working on, is all over the record and kind of is the base of a lot of songs, and it kind of is like a metronome type of thing that you can hear throughout the record. Just lots of like bleeps and bloops are mostly coming from that, just like rhythmic stuff. And so it kind of set the base for a lot of the rhythm parts of